right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rukakwadash. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Also, peace, safety, and much love to the elect members laboring around the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make their calling of election sure. All right. Hey, man, I'm just back in the spirit. Quick impromptu lesson. I don't really have a centralized topic, but the subject matter that I'm going to deal with is enduring afflictions and showing yourself a man. And look, man, the path that we on, brothers, is nobody ever said that this is an easy road. It's known as the straight and narrow gate, meaning a course or a path of difficulty. So, hey, the Lord have certain days where, things may go good. Everything is going your way, but then he gonna have certain days where things don't go your way, where you are inconvenienced, you are tried, you are tested, your faith is proven, your endurance is tried, and things of that nature. And we have to consider that in this ministry, and we can't get frustrated, even though we're in the flesh. And the flesh, the flesh wants to kick in because you want to be frustrated, but that's not how you vent. Now, the best thing to do when you're dealing with a situation or you're going through something and it's messing with your spirit, send prayers up to Yahweh Bashem Shai and do a video, do the works. That's a good venting method that can be used when you're dealing with certain trials and tribulations, and it just seems like, man, everything is against you. The spirit of Satan is totally against you. Then you have to rebuttal that energy. You have to deflect that energy by putting your spirit into Yahweh Bashem Shai and pushing his word. So this is 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 5. It says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions. It says endure afflictions, and that's the point that I wanted to key in on right there. Enduring your afflictions, man. The word endure means to be made hard. So you have to be made hard through your trials and your tribulations, your ups and downs, your mental and your physical your battles, man. You have to fight through those things in order to be made strong, because if you give into it and you get frustrated and you lose the patience, you lose the faith, and you lose your drive because your afflictions, then you're going to be made soft. You're not going to be made hard because you didn't endure. So your spirit is going to wither away. It says, do the work of an evangelist and make full proof of thy ministry. And a part of making our ministry or making full proof of our ministry is enduring. It's going through the ups and the downs, the uphill hurdles and the battles. And you may have a hellified satanic energy coming at you in another direction. But what makes you stronger is when you actually go up against that vibration with the spirit of the Lord. That's what makes your spirit stronger, when you're able to knock down those barriers, man. So from there, I'm going to go to Psalms chapter 27, and I'm going to read a few precepts in here. I'm going to go down. It says, this is Psalms 27 and verse 11. It says, teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. And we have enemies. We have spiritual enemies, and we also have carnal enemies, with being the so-called white man, and spiritual enemies, which is the left-hand side, which is Satan, the adversary. Okay. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, because these oppositions want to take our spirit out of the truth. They want to stop us from pushing his word. They want to stop us from standing on our feet and raising up that banner. They want to stop the edification. They want to stop the faith that's growing in the earth right now. Okay, so we have to pray to the Lord not to deliver us over to that spirit, but to keep us strong and to give us the spirit to endure whatsoever we may have to go through. It says, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And hey, we gotta have something to believe in. We gotta have hope, and the hope is that, man, we're gonna get out of this situation, man. We're gonna get out of this hell, man. We're gonna get out of waking up not knowing if you're gonna eat, or waking up not knowing certain things, the necessities of life. You know, even though we have faith in the Lord and we know that the Lord is going to provide, we still live in a society where, you know, it's just against us. Everything is against us. So we have to faint not, and we have to lift our spirits up by this ministry. Okay? It says, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart, meaning your mind. The Lord is going to strengthen your mind. All right, to give you the spirit to continue to battle and to push through and not get discouraged, you know, not want to give up the faith, not want to turn your back on the Lord, you know, you don't want to be a backslider, man, you know, and that's a trend that you will see when certain obstacles come certain men's way. They fully turn against Yahushua because they don't want to endure the afflictions, you know. It's one thing to be out there on the highways and byways, you know, yelling and cursing and you know, teaching and breaking the scriptures down. It's another thing when you have to actually live through the backlash that comes with the truth. You know, that the enemy actually coming in and trying to smite you on a day-to-day basis. So we have to be of good courage. It says, and he shall strengthen thine heart. And that's what we need. We need, you know, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, La Chazak, Chazak Labia, or strengthen my mind, you know, or make my mind strong. It says, wait, I say, on the Lord, you know. So we have to wait, brothers. We have to be courageous. We have to be patient. We have to endure. And the best method of going through certain obstacles is to just do a lesson, man. Just, you know, pick your spirit up and don't soak in your misery, because the Lord is going to make a way for you to escape. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that real quick. You know, and this is more so an exhortation video / impromptu, you know, because I'm actually going through a situation and I'm like, man, you know, I'm going to just do a lesson, man. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. It says, there have no temptation taken you but such as is common to man, but the Most High is faithful. So the Lord is very faithful, man. When he hear your supplication and he see that you're going through certain things and you continuing to endure and to push through it, the Lord is going to be faithful, and he's going to deliver you out of that situation. You know, that's what the name Yahushua means. He delivers, you know, and ultimately he's going to deliver us from this captivity. But leading up until that point, he's going to deliver us out of many situations, man, through the spirit of faith. He's going to deliver us out of multiple situations, as he does now. You know, it says, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So the Most High don't even take you through certain things that he knows you can't handle. You know, he puts you in certain predicaments that may frustrate you at times, but he know that you can deal with it. He know that you can handle it. And you have to show the Lord that you can handle it, and not lose your faith, not lose your zeal, and not lose your love for the Lord because you're dealing with a issue in the flesh. You know, you got to remember the spirit is a more powerful energy than the flesh. So we have to learn to react according to the spirit, and that's sending them supplications up and doing the work. You know, it says, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape. Okay, and the Lord does it every time. Every time you in a quagmire, you in a situation where you don't even know how you're going to get out of it, you have no resolution to solve it, the Lord just sends a proposition your way for you to get out the situation. And that's what builds your faith. That's what increases your love for the Lord, man, when you actually don't know how you're going to get out the situation, but every time the Lord presents an opportunity out the blue for you to escape. And that's the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says that ye may be able to bear it, you know, and that we may be able to handle our afflictions, that we may be able to endure our afflictions. The Lord don't put too much weight on our back and expect us to carry it as if, you know, we built for that. The Lord puts on you just enough for you to have that faith and call on his name so he could show you his power, you know. So I just wanted to put that on video. You know, hopefully it was edifying to a brother, for brothers dealing with a situation. And, you know, sometimes the burdens get heavy and it may frustrate you. Don't give up on the hope, man. Just have faith in the Lord, and he